happens when I actually use my little handheld tripod thing and I can actually hold it back. But anyways, hello my beautiful, amazing human beings. It is, it's makeup day. I never, ever wear makeup other than mascara, blush, a lip liner, and some lip gloss. But I feel like wearing makeup today. I'm going to a worship night tonight with some friends, and I'm just really, you know, just feeling like wearing some makeup today. So I figured I would bring you guys along for the very rare occasion that I do wear makeup. I'm gonna give you guys my makeup routine as a girl with the most sensitive skin known to man. Let's get you set up. This is the most unstable position I think I've ever put the camera in, and I'm genuinely terrified that it's going to fall. I'm so scared. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, first things first, we're gonna look absolutely insane. I have to get the bangs out of the face. Now I look crazy. I don't want to make this a super long video. Also, this is where my towel hangs. Sorry, it's kind of in your way. My face has already been washed, so that part's already done. There's a fuzz. I don't do anything really that crazy for my makeup either. First, I literally have barely any of this left, but this is the Power Grip Primer. I know there's a new one that I want to get. We're using this till it goes away. And I'm just putting this. I don't really put it on my entire face, but I put it on my spots that are the most, that get super dry. Because I have really oddly textured skin randomly in certain places just because of my, eczema and stuff. So I put it on the spots where normally it would get patchy. It kind of helps some, which is mainly, my nose, in between my eyebrows, and, the corners of my chin. But yeah, I do that, and then sometimes I do, which I have no idea what got over this. This is also the e.l.f. I don't know what's all over it, I'm sorry. But this is the e.l.f. bronzing drops. And I don't always use these. But my skin has gotten a little bit darker. So I'm probably going to use them just a little bit. Best thing to do is mix it with some moisturizer, which I'm using the e.l.f. moisturizer. I just do the tiniest little bit, and I rub it in like this, and then I just tap it on my face. I don't use very much at all, because I already have a lot of red and colored undertones, so if I put a lot, it makes me look crazy. Also, peep Spider-Man. It's almost time for July 31st, you guys, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Now that we have our little base going, what did I just get on myself? We're looking all glowy. Woo! I hope this stays focusing. Next step, now that we're primed, one of my mascaras must have exploded or something. There's stuff all over this. I'm gonna have to clean them. This is what we're using as our base. It's the Halo Glow Skin Tint. Like I said, have super sensitive skin. And it's textured because of my eczema. And so I don't like using full coverage. I don't like having a crazy amount of product on my face. So I literally use just the tiniest bit on a beauty blender. And even though this is just a skin tint, it really is nice coverage. It's really nice coverage for what I like. Obviously, you can still see little bits of blemishes, which sometimes I use my concealer to kind of cover up some little irritation bumps that I have. But most of the time, I genuinely just don't care. I mean, I don't wear makeup anyways. And everyone sees the irritation on my face. So, I mean, I don't really care. It's my skin. It's not like there's anything I can do about it. I do what I can to help it. Just if someone has a problem with my natural skin, then that sounds like a you problem, not me. I mean, I literally can't help it. And it's also crazy if you're judging someone based on their skin, you guys. And I used to literally hate my skin. But I've just fallen in love with it because God created me this way. And I am learning to love all of my flaws. This is obviously not a good shade for the summer. It's a little pale. Because like I said, I literally never wear makeup. So this is the literal only shade I had, and I'm pretty sure I bought it when my skin was a lot lighter. But that's okay, because we're gonna go in with some e.l.f. bronzer. Would you look at there? There seems to be a pattern here, you guys. I'm just gonna take a little brush. Just so happens to be an e.l.f. brush too, isn't that funny? And I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer, low-key, all over my face. Just to darken it up some, so that I don't look like a ghost. Especially because this event is outside and at night. And so if anyone takes pictures with me and uses flash, you are not catching me looking like a ghost. Been there, done that. I'm sure I can find pictures, especially when I also used to like not know how to do my makeup. That was bad. That was bad. I don't know why anyone ever let me do that. Anyone ever get fuzz on their beauty blender and then it gets on your face? Oh my gosh, drives me insane. I feel like this keeps not focusing. Sorry guys. All right, I'm also low-key a weirdo and I don't wear eyeshadow when I wear my makeup. Is that weird? I don't know if it is or not, but I don't know which blush to go with. I think I'm gonna go with the darker one today. Sorry, I almost didn't show you guys. These are the new e.l.f. Blush tints, or they're blush and lip tints. We're gonna go in and I use my finger because the beauty blender just like picks the product up, because the beauty blenders sometimes just hate me. But it's like the perfect little tint, and also liquid stuff works so much better on my face because, you know, like I said, you know the drill. And I love this tint. And I'm gonna put just a little on my nose, just a little, like so. And it really is a tint, you guys. It really is a tint. Like, it does its job. I am gonna go back in just a little bit, just to make sure blended in some. And then, oh my gosh, there's a fuzz, you guys. It's gonna make me sneeze. This is a super old highlighter from I don't know where. I have to get a new highlighter, and it will be e.l.f. But I never really wear highlighter, which is why I haven't gotten a new one. I just use whatever this is. I'm pretty sure it's just some like random off-brand one that like someone bought me. Oh, it's making my nose itch. Okay, now here's one thing I do, because I know how things sit on my face, is I'm almost out of this. This is just the literal OG makeup mist and set. I think I have some more somewhere, but I take this halfway through once I have pretty much everything on the base done. And I go ahead and set that while I work on my eyes, just so that that can start setting some, because I'm pretty much done with everything here. So I let it set, and then that's pretty much all I do for the base. See? This is probably really bad lighting. And then this is the e.l.f. satin eyeliner pencil. I want to get a liquid one because I don't know if I'm the only one, but I have like really oily eyelids. I don't know if that's a normal thing. I feel like I saw a girl post something about it the other day though, and she's like, am I the only one? Girl, you're not the only one. I don't know why, but like my eyelids will get really oily for some reason. But pretty much what I do is just a tiny little cat eye out the side. Ow, my eye is really irritated today. And then I'll put just a little bit of a line. Sorry, I like stabbed myself in the eye. I just do a little bit of an under eye. Do a little bit of an under eye like so, with a tiny little wing that literally will come off. Like it will. Because for whatever reason, my eyelids are so oily that it just wipes it off. Just smears off. And like I said, I'm low-key a weirdo and I don't pretty much ever wear eyeshadow unless it's like the most fanciest of an event ever. So now I'm just curling my eyelashes. I hope this is a really cute angle for you guys. Curling my eyelashes. Then right now I'm using this e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. It works pretty well. I want to try one of their other ones. Pretty much I go underneath too. My eyelashes hate me. I don't have long eyelashes at all. And yes, I put them on the bottom. And these ones tend to just stick straight out. They don't stay curled, so it makes me look like I have a lazy eye. It makes me mad. But we do with what we can. I just low-key got that on me. And then I let it dry just a teeny bit, and then I'm gonna go back in. I know you're not supposed to do this, but I do. I go back in and curl them again. Slowly release. I probably don't curl them long enough either. And then sometimes I'll do just one last layer. Pretty much, if you can even see, looks like that. And then we're gonna do our last and final step, which is the lips. All right, today we are using the new Main Stain Lip Marker from e.l.f. This is the shade Rose Macaron. And then this is the Glow Reviver Lip Oil Shimmer Finish, or Glimmer Finish. Princess Cut. My faves. My literal faves. I have to be precise and I can't speak. Boom. And it looks like that. Then we take this, gorgeous. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna do one last spray. Zip up the bag. I also don't do my eyebrows. That's another weird thing that people probably think is crazy of me. I don't like fill in my eyebrows or anything, and I know they're like low-key not there, but I used to literally do the craziest things to my eyebrows to fill them in. I just don't anymore, and I've kind of just like gotten used to it. So this is the final look. I will be back once I get my full outfit on and everything and my hair done. I think I'm straightening it today. No curls today. I will be back to show you the final look. This is the final look. I'm outside. Just remember, you guys are loved and chosen, and God has a specific plan and purpose on your life that is unique, and He loves you, and so do I. Bye.